And we are back, y'all. We are back with week 13. Week 13. Before we go into week 13, week 12 was an awesome week for me. Awesome week.
Man, come on. You ain't got to do all that, though.
Oh, yeah, I got to talk my shit. I got to talk my shit. I went 10-5 and I was 2 lone wolf games.
Look, I'm pointing. You see the name.
Nikia went 10-5. You even had the special guest go 10-5.
You ain't got to put my record out there, man. I like
8-7.
Tiz was just doing you dirty last week, huh?
8-7. See, when you go wrong, Donte, when you say, "Oh, go to the next game," you already know who you pick. So when you said that about a couple of teams, they end up losing because you picked the Lions over, knowing Trubisky was still not playing. You picked the Lions.
I would never pick the Lions.
I understand your pick with the Redskins because that's your squad. That's your squad.
No, but you can't say that because I won't like when.
Oh yeah, you'll pick against your Redskins.
Yeah, I'll pick against my team.
Look, I'm an Eagles fan. I hate Dallas. I knew they was gonna lose that game.
Everybody picked the Jags, but me. I picked the Bills. Let's keep going. Everybody picked the Bengals. Keith picked the Browns as well. So I got that. I got that one right. Me and Keith got that one right. Yeah, they're the only ones I really got right. But 49ers, that's a loss. That's a loss for me too. Steelers, that was a loss for all of us. Oh, I was alone with for the Vikings as well. How y'all doing? Everybody picked those Packers knowing they 0-5 on the road. They can't win a road game, but everybody want to pick the Packers.
Packers ain't got a pack to play with.
Right? Okay. In the Texans, we all did a clean sweep with that, but it's a new week, a brand new week for us. Nikia, you ready for this again? What's your goal for this week? You trying to get 12 wins?
We're going to see if we can go higher than 10. Let's see. I don't know if I can run the table, but we'll see if we can go higher than 10.
Donte, you ready to bounce back, man?
I'm undefeated.
Oh, darn.
I'm calling like it is. I'm going to go undefeated, baby.
Oh, man. So you ready for your picks, man?
Yeah.
So we got my brother here with us. So definitely let's get ready to do these picks. So Thursday night game, we got New Orleans Saints going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys on a 3-game winning streak. But
I'm taking the Saints.
But New Orleans Saints look like they are on a 10-game winning streak, the way they've been playing. Jesus Christ. But I think this is a no-brainer for all of us. We all taking the Saints here.
Next game, man.
See? This is why.
I'm taking. I would take the Little Giants over Dallas Cowboys.
Jesus Christ.
Giants.
Help us, God.
I would take the annexation of Puerto Rico.
I would take the Bad News Bears.
He said the Bad News Bears. Damn.
They don't even play football.
They baseball. I remember that movie.
Oh, my God. So let's just get straight into the next game. We got the Baltimore Ravens playing against the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons is at home. And the last time Baltimore did play Atlanta ended up winning 20-19 over them. I got some notes for this game because this was a tough pick for me. So let me go ahead first and pull out my paperwork that I have and I studied for in this game here. So Baltimore's offense is ranked 11th compared to ranked 7th for Atlanta. Baltimore, we all know they had the best defense in the league, number 1 overall defense. Atlanta is 28 in total yards defense. Passing, Atlanta is ranked 4th in passing. Baltimore is ranked 14th. Baltimore is ranked 11th in rushing. Atlanta is ranked 31st in rushing. This is my thing here. Lamar Jackson completes 60% of his passes when he entered the game. So me personally, when he enters this game, he's averaging at least over 60% of his passes. Cool.
Yeah, he throwing 5 passes.
That's what it. Listen, he got double digit completion, so that makes sense.
Okay, you throw the ball.
It ain't like he went like 25 for like
34. So
34.
since Lamar Jackson been in the game, the Ravens have put 58 points in the last 2 games. Since Lamar Jackson has been in.
I'm gonna be the lone wolf and
Oakland.
I'm gonna be the lone wolf and take the Ravens.
I know it's against Oakland. Shut your face.
I'm just saying though, they played Cincinnati and Oakland. Those are 2 games played.
But on the flip side of things, we know how Matt Ryan could do at home. And when he's at home, he completes 70% of his passes when he's at home. I just don't like the defense for the Atlanta Falcons, but my gut feeling is telling me to take the Atlanta Falcons. But at the same time, we don't know if Lamar Jackson is playing this week.
That's the only question.
So I'm taking Atlanta regardless who's at quarterback.
Just said it about an hour ago that he is playing.
Flacco is playing?
No, they said about an hour ago that Lamar Jackson is playing.
I'm taking Atlanta.
I'm going to roll with Atlanta as well. Again, you're in that nice brand new stadium. Matt Ryan does play better at home. I think offensively, Atlanta's better just because they got Calvin Ridley and Julio.
Alabama boys.
But then again, of course, they play in that stadium on Sunday. Again, how you going to have Chick-fil-A and not be open? Cool.
Yo.
So, but I'm still picking Atlanta. That's their dumb fault for putting Chick-fil-A in the stadium, knowing they ain't gonna be open on no Sunday.
They got the nerve to make damn near $17 an hour. I'm gonna take Atlanta.
Oh, so I thought you was gonna be the lone wolf.
No, I'm gonna take Atlanta because I'm kind of scared. I'm a Kyler Ridley fan.
Donte?
And I got one of their running backs for my fantasy, so I gotta take them.
Did you say next game again?
Next game, man.
Jesus Christ.
Just so I know, I ain't agreeing with every pick. As soon as we come to that Monday night game, you already know where I'm at.
All right, so we got – I think all of us going to take this team here. The Denver Broncos are going into Cincinnati against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Watch the Bengals beat them.
Jeff Driscoll, the same guy that the last couple games when he got put in the game, gave the Bengals life. A.J. Green's supposed to be playing this week. Dalton Thummy, whatever his name is, on IR for a thumb injury. I'm going with Denver. I don't care for Cincinnati whatsoever. I always pick against Cincinnati. I don't care if they're at home.
I got this weird feeling Cincinnati going to wind up beating them, yo.
I think Phillip Lindsay is going to have a field day on them. Ace Keenum is going to have a field day on them. Emmanuel Sanders is going to have a field day on them. I like Joe Mixon. I like A.J. Green, but that's all they have. Tyler Boyd is okay, but he can't do nothing without A.J. Green. So I am taking the Broncos here.
Are they in Denver?
No, they in Cincinnati.
Okay, so they're not in Mile High. Everybody got problems up there with that dang on air. I'm still going to take Denver. I think overall, Denver is just slight better.
I think they're slight better too. I take.
So you got Lindsey, you got other running back Freeman. When Lindsey gets out, he goes in.
Oh yeah, that running back from them, number 30. Yeah, he's a problem.
They got a 1-2 punch there, and of course we got Emmanuel Sanders and Case Keenum. He's been around, but I still think he'll pick apart Cincinnati's defense. So yeah, Denver got this.
Strapped in.
Next game, man.
You got to explain yourself. You just can't be saying next game, man.
All he's saying is he sees Cincinnati in the coma.
Are you taking the Broncos as well? Y'all gotta explain yourselves on this show, man.
See, the reason why I take the Broncos because I just feel like Cincinnati is just trash. They should throw away the whole top to bottom and just restructure the whole team.
Starting with Marvin Lewis.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. So we all like clean sweeps in the first 3 games. So we got.
You want me to explain that?
Never mind. You're too late now. I'm already on the next game. We got the next game. I think this is going to be a clear win for all of us again. The Rams are going into Detroit against the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I'm saying
Lord.
That's the Rams regardless.
The Rams, even without Cooper Kupp,
They still good.
They still good.
It showed when they played the
I
Chiefs.
think they're going to run the ball to Gurley more because he didn't get no touch with that last game.
But on the flip side of things, right? Matthew Stafford can put up some points on his defense.
Yeah, he can.
They're not gonna win the game.
As long as they try to contain Aaron Donald.
Well, I mean, it's been times where, it has been contained before, but, the Rams still going to win this game. Matthew Stafford is just in a bad year with the first year. Matt Patricia is just not looking well in Detroit.
Stafford been in a bad year with that team for a while.
Actually, actually, they went to the playoffs last year.
And before that, how many times they played before that?
They've been to the playoffs a few times.
Well, actually, in the playoffs, a wild card.
Well, wild card is the playoffs. I'm sorry.
That's kind of like the game before. Don't you know how you talk college football? That's like the game before you get to the national championship.
Playoffs is playoffs at the end of the day.
Playoffs.
Yeah,
but everybody taking the Rams here. Do anybody want to explain themselves, or you gonna say next game on this one, Donte?
The next game, man.
I was waiting on it.
I need a game where I can explain why I'm taking that game, man. Like, can I announce the next game or something, man?
Yeah, announce the next game, bro.
Okay, hold up, man. Let me look at this joint right here. I need a game where I can explain, man. You giving me all next game joints right here.
Well, I'm just going down the list of the pro picker, man. I'm going down the list of the pro picker.
Oh, I know who I'm picking between them two.
Okay. I'm gonna announce the next game. All right. I don't know if we're gonna do Houston Texans versus the Cleveland Browns.
I'm taking Houston. Because now, the reason why I'm taking Houston is because I feel like overall, I feel like even though Cleveland put up points on Cincinnati, Houston's defense is better. And I just feel like Deshaun Watson gonna come out in the end. I just feel like once they get on the road, you can't stop them. Once they move in, you can't stop them. That's just how I feel. And I think Cleveland, maybe next year, but not this year. Who's home? Cleveland?
No, Houston's home.
Oh, I'm definitely taking Houston in.
Yeah. Look, I ain't even gonna say next game. I'm gonna explain myself with this one right here. If the game was in Cleveland, I would take Cleveland. But the game is in Houston. Once J.J. Watt get to Baker Mayfield, that's a wrap. Because he been doing that shit. When they blitz. They blitz hard. Because I know Mariota felt that last week. He had to feel it because I was like, ooh, man, that hurt, But
it wasn't JJ, it was Merciless.
Yeah, I know.
Or Clowney.
And then Joseph came up, the safety.
But the crazy part is Mariota, he faded out because he looked at JJ. He seen JJ coming, so he had to fade out. But like I was saying this a little earlier, man. Houston could possibly go in the playoffs 13-3. They could possibly go in the playoffs 13-3.
That'd be crazy if they go on a 13-game winning streak.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Because in the beginning of the season, we was like, Houston.
Yeah. I think we starting to see that Deshaun Watson that we seen a little bit last year, man. Like, I mess with him. I mess with him tough.
That head was crazy. I thought he was gonna score by himself.
Yeah.
You seen the passing through when he was falling down to the ground. I said, "Oh, my man."
And then another reason why I'm picking Houston because the last 2 weeks my picks has been weaker than everybody else's. So if y'all picking them, I'm picking them. That way, if I go,
I go there, everybody else go there. You playing the safe route.
So that's another reason. Ain't gonna have me looking like Boo Boo the Fool.
Listen, sometimes
I actually had to sit here and analyze this game one because I'm like Cleveland will mess around and pull something out and be an upset. I had to think, bro. I had to think real long and hard about this game, but I'm still gonna go with Houston.
I have to agree. I have to agree with Nikia there because, like knowing the fact that Cleveland is 4-6-1, you just never know with them. You just never know with the Cleveland Browns. Like,
Look, they won
That
more games
momentum
than
of beating Cincinnati the way they beat Cincinnati, it could go in and probably upset the Houston Texans. You just don't know. It's any given Sunday. But that defense, that Texans defense is going to be the main reason why Houston wins this game.
And I don't think they're going to put up them 28 points in the beginning of the game on Houston.
I wouldn't say they put up 28 points, but I think they could put up points.
Yeah.
So we all taking Houston there. I know he's going to say next game for this, but we do have to call it. It's the Arizona Cardinals going into Green Bay against the Green Bay Packers.
Who the hell am I going to pick for this? They both trash. I'm gonna take discount double check guy.
Aaron Rodgers is at home, so I am going to take the Packers.
I'm gonna take discount double check.
I'm gonna take the Packers here because Packers play better at home. Like I said, they have not won a game on the road. I only go against them when they're on the road.
Because I don't trust red birds.
Jesus Christ. So technically, he takes the Packers with that one.
I think this one right here going to be 2-1 debatable.
He used it as a battle rap for.
He did it last week, too.
2-1 debatable.
He always does it.
Arizona, I mean, they get a little dry spots in their rounds. You understand what I'm saying? They spit a lot of filler. I'm going to go with Green Bay, because they liable to get a haymaker on the third round, man. So, I'm going to take Green Bay for 300, Stu.
We got some stuff to talk about.
And you picking the Packers, too? You picking that bad man again?
I told you. I call that man discount double check.
The bad man that he is, he couldn't put it off last week.
He's a bad man he's a bad man at home.
He's a bad man on a bad team.
So all of our picks are almost the same so far. Donte, you called us off air. You said that every team that we all of us might have the same picks this week.
I told you this is one of those weeks.
So
the next
let's
game,
go.
Oh, just say next game, man, because I know what you about to do the next game, man. Next game, man.
What, Indianapolis versus Jacksonville Jaguars?
Oh, I'm going with the Colts.
The Colts.
The Colts.
Why are we picking the Colts, y'all?
Because I think my man about to ball.
Because the Colts is just a better team.
Number 12.
But Indianapolis overall has been playing.
It's the spirit of Omaha. Peyton Manning, the Omaha spirit is there.
It is not the spirit of Omaha. Andrew Luck has been playing well, and they are on a 5-game winning streak.
It's the spirit of Omaha, though. He started there. The Omaha spirit is there.
You know how many times Ebron gonna get the ball now that Jack Doyle hurt.
He's hurt again.
He's IR.
Yeah, and I got Ebron on my team.
Yeah.
I'm going, and I got him in.
Ain't no more guessing which one gonna get that red zone, man. Ebron gonna get that red zone.
But I can't say this though. With all the tight ends that the Colts got, you still don't know who's going to get the touchdown. Eric Swoop. Who the hell is Eric Swoop?
Whatever the heck his name is.
The best tight end Colts ever had was my man Dallas Clark.
Oh, Dallas Clark.
That was my man.
Yeah, but we not talking about the past. We're talking about week 13 right now.
I just put it out there. That's all.
So,
and then another thing, Jacksonville can't win without a running game. They
can't win with a running game.
I mean, they can't, period. I mean,
they ain't even got a quarterback.
They can't.
I should have picked Jacksonville just because I ain't gonna do that.
I'm about to say because you stupid for picking them after you picked them last week against the Bills.
Blake Bortles' number should be -0. That should be his jersey number.
But at the end of the day, y'all, we picked the Colts because we know who's the better football team, and obviously Jacksonville is just I don't know what happened. Pathetic this
year.
You
look better than their whole team.
They went from going to one game away
from the Super Bowl
to the shit bowl.
To the bottom of the barrel. They in the Krabby Patties.
All right, y'all. We got another game that's going to be – I think this game might be a little bit debatable. I think we might have to debate on this game.
What's this?
The Buffalo Bills are going into the Miami Dolphins.
I'll pick Buffalo.
Ooh. Explain yourself.
Okay.
Right now.
Where this game at?
It's in Miami.
I'm going to go on a limb and take Buffalo.
Okay.
Even though Buffalo played Jacksonville last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So thinking shady going. Like I said, Josh Allen isn't bad. He rushed for over 100 yards last week. So I just like the odds and the chances. I think Buffalo can pull this one off.
Knowing that Tannehill is back.
Ain't Frank Gore over there?
Yeah, but it's not really about Frank Gore's show. It's Kenyon Drake's show over there.
Yeah.
I'm have to.
And plus, Buffalo's defense isn't half bad either.
This is a tough game for me because Tannehill really connects with Kenny Stills a lot. Now, but if you notice, Tannehill connects with Kenny Stills, but Osweiler connects with Devontae Parker.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's right now Tannehill is the starter, but I don't know. It's just something about these Bills after that win against Jacksonville. I think they might pull this one out. I think they might just beat Miami just because Josh Allen is back there.
I'm going to take the Dolphins on the left.
If Josh Allen wasn't in the game and whoever the quarterback was, like Matt Barkley was the other week, I would have picked Miami. But I think Josh Allen, with him being mobile and him throwing the football in with that defense, I'm going to go with the Bills this week.
I still would have picked Buffalo if Barkley was back there because Barkley ain't have – like, nobody gave him a shot. Yeah, he's like the average third stringer. But if you put him in games and you put him surrounding people, he can get the job done. He's done it. He did it last year a couple times with Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going with the Bills here.
I'm going to take the Dolphins on the left. I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Fins.
Explain your pick.
I feel like this. People sleep on Miami a lot. And then when you sleep on them, that's when they be beating teams. You would be like, all right, Miami playing the Steelers. Next thing you know, the Steelers lose. You be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. As just because a lot of people seen the way the Bills beat Jacksonville, and everybody talking about how hype Jacksonville defense is. Okay, you're coming into Miami. Don't think you just gonna run all over Miami. Okay, they might got a running game, cool, but Miami can score points too. If all I'm saying is they're like the Browns. You can't sleep on them, but. You can't, right? Because I can't take the Bills lightly either. So I was like, while y'all was talking, I was in my head trying to figure out what team I was gonna go with. But I'm gonna go on a limb. I like Kenyon Drake. I like Frank Gore. I like that running game, and I like they can really air that ball out if that each quarterback does whatever quarterback that's behind center. If he get enough time, they can dissect that Bills defense as long as they have time. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna go on a limb and take the Dolphins.
He is researching like crazy. Come on with it, Donte. Come on with it, bro. This guy. He's holding it up right now. Talk your stuff.
I'm gonna take the Bills just cause out of nowhere I had an urge for some buffalo wings. Yeah.
Joe.
And I ain't never had no dolphin wings before, so I'm going to take
I ain't even
do they make dolphin wings? What the?
No, but
and I'll just be tuna.
I'm just gonna take the Bills, man, because
you
like paying bills?
I don't like paying bills, but I do like making bills. You know what I'm saying? I do like making bills, and I do like eating buffalo wings. You know?
Jesus Christ.
That's why I'm going to take the Bills right there. That's my reason right there.
All right. So we going into the next game because this guy. So the Chicago Bears are going into New York against the New York Football Giants. Now, we know Trubisky's probably out again this week. Eli Manning did play okay. Well, he played well last week against the Eagles. But I'm still going to take Chicago in this game.
I'm taking Chicago.
Their defense is carrying them. Like I said in the Thanksgiving game, all you got to do is play defense and run the football. And that's exactly what they did effectively on both sides. Chase Daniel, I think he threw one pick, but he was very efficient. You know, knowing that he didn't really get like first team snaps all practice, knowing he's getting first team snaps all practice this week. I'm still going with the Bears here. I like what the Giants are doing, and I know they're at home with Odell and those guys there, but you still have too many weapons on Chicago right now. You have too many weapons with Cohen, Anthony Miller, Allen Robinson, Trey Burton. It's just too many weapons for this Giants defense to hold up. I'm taking the Bears here.
I feel bad for Eli.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears because that defense is just. I like that. I just respect their defense, and I don't think Odell might get off a little bit. Barkley might do their thing, but I think at the end of the day, that defense is gonna hold up, and I think Chicago's offense got better this year, so I feel like the Bears is going to beat the Giants.
You taking the Bears too, Nikia?
I feel bad for Eli.
That's all she got to say.
He gonna be looking up at the sky like, how did I get here? I did not ask for this.
All he gonna see is Khalil Mack in front of his face.
Danny Trevathan too. Don't forget about him.
Next game, man.
This is why he is 8-7. This is why.
8-7 this week.
Tell you, I'm gonna be that lone wolf when it comes to that Dolphins game. I'm trying to tell y'all.
You are the lone wolf.
I'm gonna win.
So we have the LA Chargers going into Pittsburgh against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a tough game. Chargers coming off a win against Arizona, but Melvin Gordon had an MCL injury. Don't know if he's going to play this week. But Austin Eckler is a great backup for Melvin Gordon, which I try to claim him off waivers. So hopefully I get him. Pittsburgh Steelers coming off of a real horrible loss in Denver with the stupid play of RPO at the 2-yard line, which I thought it was freaking retarded. How you have a defensive tackle pick you off in the red zone, but that's none of my business. I'm going to let y'all go because I got to hear y'all thoughts before I make my pick. So, Chargers and Steelers, who y'all got?
I don't know yet. What you thinking?
I mean, I could pull up some matchup stats. I mean, I could pull it up. I mean, if y'all want me to pull up the matchup stats, I could do that. That's not an issue at all.
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Talk it.
Because Pittsburgh at home.
Just because Pittsburgh is at home.
I'm taking Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh at home. And despite that loss from last week, that's going to give me more of a reason for me to pick Pittsburgh.
I think I might rock with Pittsburgh because I don't think they're going to lose back-to-back games like that. I think the way they lost, I think they're going to pull this one out. I think because the way they lost, but I'm scared of fucking Phillip Rivers. That's the person I'm scared of. Like, because when he go off and he get that, he starts snapping and he start throwing the ball everywhere, and next thing you know, the Chargers come out winning. I'm like, well, damn.
Speaking of the LA Chargers, let's look at something. I gotta pull up something real quick because I want to see their record away from home, and that's going to really determine what makes them so good. So the LA Chargers standings right now, they are 8-3 total. They are 3-3 at home. I don't know what they're saying away for them. But I just feel they're second in the AFC West. And I like the Chargers. I love their offense. But if Melvin Gordon does not play in this game, I will take Pittsburgh. That's my only issue with this. Because
the Chargers are 4-1 away.
That is tough.
That's what I'm saying.
That is tough. But I didn't like the way Pittsburgh played last week. They were very conservative. I understand they are at home. But Joey Bosa is on the other side of the field on defense.
Well, he's
it made that defense better than what it was. I understand T.J. Watt is on Pittsburgh, but I prefer Joey Bosa over T.J. Watt. That's just my personal opinion.
He just can't stay healthy.
He looked healthy. He looked healthy last week. Him and Ingram on the other side, they're just too deadly together. I'm going with the Chargers here. I just think Phillip Rivers has a better – I think Phillip Rivers plays better than Ben Roethlisberger in this game.
So Cody Kessler starting for Jacksonville next game? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think I picked Pittsburgh. I think I did on the pro pick 'em. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. It's their bounce back game. And they're at home, with the ketchup and the terrible towels to stay in Heinz Field. And the terrible towels will come out. So I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. Hopefully, they learned from that RPO mess from last week. It was ridiculous.
All right. I am the lone wolf taking the Chargers over Pittsburgh this week. The lone wolf again. Let's see what.
Yo, I got Ezekiel Elliott and the ball Cohen as my backfield.
Jesus Christ. We're not talking about fantasy right now.
I just looked at it. I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice.
All right. We got the Carolina Panthers going into Tampa Bay against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can I go first here?
Next game.
Ain't no next game. And this is why I'm not saying no next game. Why? Because understand you have Christian McCaffrey in that backfield. But the Carolina Panthers cannot win games right now. They're on a 3-game losing streak. And Tampa Bay played well. I'm going with the upset of the week. I am taking Tampa Bay over Carolina. Cam Newton is not playing great football.
I got to rebuttal this. They played great against the 49ers.
Listen, y'all can have a hell of a rebuttal all y'all want. Because Cam Newton in the last 3 games have stunk.
Tampa Bay
Period.
against the 49ers.
So what?
They suck.
So what?
Anybody can
and Russell Wilson looked like Peyton Manning against that defense, which is supposed to be the top defense with Luke Kuechly. Whatever. I'm going with Tampa Bay here in an upset, in a low-scoring game. Of course, Christian McCaffrey is going to have 100-yard receiving and 100 yards rushing in a loss like he did last week. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
I'm going with Carolina.
It's going to be the same results the last time they played. 42-28.
That was at home, though. That was Carolina at home.
Okay, well, how about this one? I got a rebuttal for what you just said. Nice rebuttal. You ready for it?
You can say whatever you want.
All year, right? With Tampa Bay. When have we seen a Tampa Bay quarterback go 3 straight games without fucking up in the 3rd game and he getting benched and having the other quarterback come in? We know that's what's about to happen.
Which I understand that. But the way Carolina plays offensively keeps that defense on the field too much. And when no matter if you're the number 1 team in the league or you're the number 1 defense in the league, at the end of the day, when you keep a defense on the field and you cannot get off on 3rd down, your team is going to be tired. And at the end of the day, that defense is going to be tired. They're going to get worn out because that Carolina D can't keep up with nobody. They are very overrated just because of Luke Kuechly. At the end of the day, Tampa Bay is going to win this game by a field goal.
I think Jameis Winston is going to throw 2 interceptions.
To who? Who's the corners for the Carolina Panthers?
Jameis Winston can throw. I see him throw 4 interceptions to a bad San Francisco team.
You know what's
Eric Reed back there?
Who?
Eric Reed is a safety, not a corner.
Like a safety,
I like Jameis Winston because he's from Florida State, but I see him throwing at least 2-3 interceptions.
At the end of the day, I don't even know who the corners are. The corners for the Carolina Panthers are nonchalant and they can't do shit.
Who's the corners for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Who cares? At the end of the day, Cam Newton. Who cares? Who cares who the corners for Tampa Bay?
Who's the better quarterback?
I think Tampa Bay is going to put up more points than Carolina.
Who's the better quarterback?
Cam is the better quarterback. But at the end of the day, the last 3 games, Cam played like shit. Period.
No, they put up more than 20-something points.
And been losing the last 3 games.
It's not because of him.
I'm sorry. Listen. I just feel like this Carolina defense is overrated, and all they have is Luke Kuechly. You cannot outside of Luke Kuechly and Eric Reed.
How many games Jameis Winston won this year? One.
It doesn't matter. I'm going with the upset. I went with Carolina last week, and they disappointed me. Did
you
Bad.
name somebody else besides Kinkley?
Eric Reed. That's it.
I can't name no.
Peppers and Davis.
Peppers
Only person I can
need to
name
put some pep in his step.
The only person I can name on Tampa Bay is Pierre Paul.
Shit. Peppers need to put a pep in his step. When the last time he had a sack?
Last time Pierre Paul had a finger.
Listen, Pierre Paul getting more sacks than Peppers with 3 fingers.
He's just hitting people with it.
Listen. So I guess you taking the Panthers too, right?
Next game.
Yep.
Listen, y'all can take the Panthers. Listen.
Like
I can't wait till this game.
North Carolina.
Y'all can take it all y'all want. I'm telling y'all. Mike Evans gonna have a big day against these corners.
That's the only person they got.
They got Cameron Brate. Cameron Brate's really good. That's Jameis Winston's favorite target.
Left, their running game went downhill.
Well, Peyton Barber's okay. He's not great, but he's okay. He's a good fantasy player.
He ain't no Doug Martin.
Well, Doug Martin ain't doing shit in Oakland either. Even if he wasn't Tampa Bay, it would be the same way.
He gave me 9 points to beat the person I beat last week. He gave me 9 points, so that's all that matters.
So we all should just skip this game. We all pick a Kansas City, right?
Oh, yeah.
They play in Oakland. We all pick a Kansas City, right?
Hold up, man. Don't do that, man.
No, they don't do that. Please.
Man.
There's nothing to analyze between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. There's nothing to analyze here.
That's the only game.
It's funny. What if Oakland actually beat them?
They are in Oakland, but at the same time, the last time we won in Oakland was the Cleveland Brown game. That's the last time we won in Oakland.
That's the last time y'all won all season?
That's the last time we won at home. We beat Arizona in Arizona, surprisingly.
Well, I'm taking the ball, Patrick Mahomes.
Listen,
and his boys. That boy a problem.
Go ahead and analyze this. Please tell me why.
Jets and Titans, man. Jets and Titans.
No, listen. No, you talking about don't do that. No, you got to explain yourself. Yourself.
You can't switch a game before I say next game, man.
No. I said we all picked Kansas City, right? And you was like, no, don't do that. So you got to explain yourself. Why no, don't do that?
Because I might want to take the Oakland.
Oh, you got to be shitting me.
You see, you got all black.
I had to look at my stats.
I want what you.
A Redskins fan taking Oakland over KC? That's bogus as hell. Next game. Now I get to say this shit,
man.
I'm just saying, I want what you smoking if you pick Oakland.
I'm right. I'd rather smoke K2 up to K2. Shit.
You can have that shit.
No, that's just shit. That's just, at the end of the day, all right. Let's just go to the next game because this is ridiculous. This is just crazy right now. All right. The Jets, Titans. Titans coming off a bad loss on Monday night. Jets coming off a loss against the Patriots.
I don't know.
Both of these teams need a win. Both of them probably won't make the playoffs.
I don't know.
Me personally,
I still think Tennessee is a little bit better offensively and a little bit better on defense.
I was thinking that.
I agree too.
I was thinking that. But sometimes, that running game with the Jets go off, and then next thing you know, they win it. Like, you just never know with these two teams.
Like the Jets did to Denver when we all picked Denver over the Jets, and Denver demolished. But at the same time, that was Sam Darnold in the game. Now they got McCown in the game because Darnold's out.
Well, the Titans are 10.5-point favorites.
God damn.
Is that?
But they are in Tennessee, though.
I rock with the Titans.
Corey Davis, I think he'll have a nice day.
I think Deion Lewis will have a bounce back game as well.
And I think Njoku Smith going to do what he always do.
I like Jonnu Smith though. I think he's a real good backup to Delanie Walker. I think it really hurts the Titans that Delanie Walker is out.
Mm-hmm.
This might be
with Delanie Walker.
Yeah.
Damn, Delanie Walker was with the 49ers.
Yeah.
God damn, I totally forgot about it.
I know everybody that used to be a 49er. I know everybody that used to be a 49er. Trust and believe, I know.
All right. Now we got a game to really talk about.
One of my best friends used to play the 49ers. Ahmad Brooks.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him.
He was nice, too.
Yeah, his brother was better. The only reason he made it to the league is that he used to play with Redskins.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy because I got one of my cousins in the Hall of Fame, and he was a Redskin. Art Monk.
Monk?
Art Monk.
Oh, wow. Little Monk.
All right, so we got the Minnesota Vikings going into New England against the New England Patriots.
Not in Foxborough. They paid them refs too much money, man. I ain't going.
I'm going with Deflategate Tom Brady.
I can't do that. Yep. They pay the refs too much.
Tom
money.
Brady with the ball, 2 minutes left. 9 times out of 10, that's what many teams beat. You have to blow the Patriots.
I'm sorry, but I don't know about this, man. I just don't know.
I might change my pick because I did pick New England, but I was thinking long and heavy and hard about this game. I might pick Minnesota.
If you cannot run on New England, you are not going to beat them.
I feel like they can run on New England.
Hey,
they got Dalvin Cook and Latavius Murray back there, averaging.
Murray is ass.
And Latavius Murray was averaging 5 yards a carry when Dalvin Cook was out.
And then on top of that, Minnesota's defense stepped up.
Exactly.
Every time I put Latavius Murray in, he gives me nothing.
Because you put him against bad matchups. And this is a good matchup to put him in.
I've had him every week this season. He's done nothing for me but give me like 2-3 points.
Y'all hear this, right? Because I know in our league he put up mad points in our league, right?
That's why I took him out for like 4 games because he wasn't giving me nothing.
Okay, we about to look at it.
If you go to his joint right now, I guarantee you it won't say no more than 5 points on his next to his name.
Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna look at it right now for y'all.
I guarantee it won't be no 10. I guarantee it.
Latavius Murray.
What is his average?
His not his average, but in week 6 he had 22. Week 7 he had 22. Week 8 he had 20.
3. Them first 5 games I had him in, he gave me nothing
because it was Dalvin Cook in the game.
He gave me nothing.
Dalvin Cook was in the game.
So there was no point in me using him.
But Latavius Murray does what he does. And he runs the football effectively.
That's how I got Kamara, because somebody wanted Latavius Murray so bad in the league I'm playing. I said, you can have him. He gave me Kamara because they don't like New Orleans. So that's how I got Kamara, so I was happy. So I ain't worried about him.
I think the Vikings can get to Tom Brady with that front 4. The ball hunter, number 90, he's a problem on the defensive inside. Only way the Vikings can win this game is keep Tom Brady off the field by running the football with Cook and Murray. But with Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs, and now you're finally getting Rudolph into the mix now. We all know what Gronk can do. We all know what Edelman could do. Understand it is in Foxborough. But it's been teams that beat him in Foxborough this year, I think. I think they only got 1 loss at home this year. I'm not too sure about that. But I like the Vikings here. I think Kirk Cousins goes up there and prove himself. He proves himself that he could go toe-to-toe with Tom Brady. And then Donte said it earlier. Tom Brady already said he don't feel like himself anymore. That offensive line can't block for him. That defense let the Jets have over 300 total yards in defense. McNow.
I feel like
McNow. What Cousins going to do to this defense?
I feel like
I'm taking the Vikings.
I feel like this for the team the Vikings got. They're having a disappointing season for the team that they had.
Everybody's been hurt. It's been times when Cook was hurt. It's been times with Diggs was out. Like it's just been a rough year. But I feel like
for the team they had, they should have more wins than what they have right now.
Look at the division they in.
The type of defense that they got, they should not have that many losses under
that defense just got better. They were really bad in the beginning of the year.
They were the number 1 defense last year. They got blown the fuck out in the NFC Championship.
You talking about last year? This is this year, and that same team that you're talking about that blew them out is 4-6 right now.
No, they're
5-6 right now.
How much better are the Vikings?
Their defense is better than Philly's defense right now.
How many more games did they won?
It does. At the end of the day, right now, they are in more contention than the Eagles are.
Because if you look at it, their defense can't be that much better than the Eagles' defense if their record's almost as similar.
They're in a better division too, just to let you know. But that's just my personal opinion.
What, the Green Bay Packers division?
The Green Bay Packers could beat almost any team in that division besides the Redskins, because the Redskins is the only team in that division that beat them. But that's none of
That's
my
why
business.
it's called any given Sunday.
That's none of my business. But I'm taking I took the Vikings here over the Patriots. That's another upset for me.
All right, I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking the Patriots, right?
And not just don't say because of some refs or they in Foxborough. Say something different.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you because this type of game, this is the type of game that made Tom Brady what he is right now.
Understand that, but this is not a prime time game either.
Anytime when Tom Brady go against an offense that he knows could go pass for pass with him, he always wins that matchup.
It never fails.
You can say what that's fine.
And I don't even like Tom Brady.
But Tom Brady is not on prime time. And when he's not on prime time, he plays like shit. And it looked like that last week. He played like shit last week when he wasn't on prime time. He only plays great when it's a Monday night game or a Sunday night game or a Thursday night game. Until then, when he's on prime time, he's not great.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning.
They 7-3?
They 8-3 with the weakest division in the NFL.
That's not their fault.
I'm taking the Vikings here.
That's just like
that bold prediction. The front four will have 7 sacks on Tom Brady.
And on top of that, hold up. You saying they 8-3 with the weakest division in the NFL? Not really.
The Bills ain't going to the play. There's only one team going to the playoffs out of that division, and that's the Patriots. That doesn't make you a competitive division.
So how many teams out of that division in the Vikings division going to the playoffs?
2. Vikings and Bears are going to the playoffs.
If the Vikings lose, they ain't going.
Okay.
What they gonna be? What 5 and 6, 6 and 5? One of them. Ain't they like 5 and 6?
Remember they got a tie too.
That tie is hurting right now.
Don't the Packers got a tie too?
Yeah, that was from that game.
And what's the Vikings record? 5 and 6? Or they 4 and 6?
They 5 and I think they 6 and 5 or 5 and 6. One of them.
The Vikings, what they 5 and 6 or 6 and 5?
They 5, 6 and 1 because of that one game.
They got the same record as the Eagles.
But who's playing better?
It really don't matter if you got the same record.
But I still like I still like the Vikings. The Vikings have better receivers than the Patriots. For real, Josh Gordon is coming into himself, but all you have outside of Gronk, you have Edelman. Like I said, I don't care for Chris Hogan. I don't.
And let's keep it fun because for one, they ain't got the worst division in the league. The NFC West got the worst division in the league. And then on top of that, I mean, like I said, like Tom Brady at home against a team where he knows they gonna throw the ball. He knows they're gonna go back and forth with him. I mean, this what made Tom Brady Tom Brady. Tom Brady been on prime time since he got drafted.
But he's not on prime time. So with that being said, I just don't like him in this spot. I just don't like him in this spot. Nikia, you taking the Vikings or you taking the Pats?
Like I said, I was going back and forth with this. I did pick the Patriots. So I ended up picking my pick and go with Minnesota because I was going to hit them at first with my gut. And I was like, nah, they ain't Foxborough. Something going to happen. Cheating asses and rocks in Foxborough. But I don't know. Something just tells me to go with Minnesota. So I'm going with Minnesota. Changing my pick. Minnesota.
All right. So we have the Sunday night game. We have a NFC West rival. The San Francisco 49ers.
All wrong.
Going up against the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going against my team on this one because we ain't shit. Nah, that's just to it. I'm going Russell. I'm going with Sierra boyfriend. He gonna level up on the 49ers.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry. Like, my defense is trash. I know I like the young boy Mullins, but I don't think it's enough to beat Seattle right now. We play good games. Like, we should have beat the damn Giants. But I don't think the way Russell Wilson been playing in like the last 2-3 games, I don't think we could beat them because we can't really stop the deep ball. And like a lot of teams been running crazy on us. So I'm gonna go with Seattle. I wish I wouldn't. I wish I didn't want to say Seattle. I really don't want to say Seattle. I really don't want to, but I'm sorry. I just got to go with Seattle.
I'm going with the Seahawks as well. They're home. They play better at home. That 12th man really is a factor for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson is playing some of the best football going into this game as well. Tyler Lockett, Doug Baldwin, and them boys, they actually getting open for Russell Wilson. The running game, Chris Carson, he's helping them out as well. But I feel like the defense, they don't play good on the road, but they do play good at home. So I am taking Seattle here as well.
Crazy part is this is when Richard Sherman comes back. So, of course, he's going to know every move of Russell and where he's going to throw to. But is that still going to help him win? Absolutely not.
And that's my team. So
we have to go with Russell can't turn a hoe into a housewife Wilson. And the Seahawks.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, into a housewife. Really?
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't consider Sierra a hoe, but okay.
That's Future X.
That's Future's baby mom.
Yeah, that's his ex too.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't consider all that. But I'm gonna let Donte go on this one.
I mean, I was two-stepping and shit before I was sipping, doing Molly's and Percocets. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shut up right now.
Let me see you one two-step Percocet.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna rock with right there, man. Next game, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, I wish I could have said it for you, man. I wish I could have said that.
All right, we got the Monday Night Football game.
Awesome. There you go.
The Washington Redskins.
They are going
versus
down.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm going with Carson Wentz and them boys. Sorry, I can't agree with you on this one. We already had this discussion.
All right, so go ahead. I'm gonna let Donte go last on this one. So Nikia, if you want to go.
Okay, so we all know that the Eagles lost 2 straight, and they needed that game against the Giants. Well, what happened in that game? We know defense. We injury buttons hit us. We knew this. Our defense is beyond suspect, but the front can still get to the quarterback. It's the back end that's we lacking. So with McCoy, even though he's a little mobile, but still, I still think we can get to him. And if the Eagles just use the running game more, look what happened. They ran Adams more. I like Josh Adams. I really like him a lot. He's, he run between the tackles. He's a bigger back. And then you got Clement that can catch out the backfield, and he can still run through the tackles. He still run up a hole. I still think they need this game. They need to get Golden Tate involved. They need to get him involved. So I know you got Dix and you got Josh Norman back there, but this is when they're going to use Ertz. So if you got to use the running game. And I understand Washington's defense. You got Kerrigan and them boys. I'm not discrediting them whatsoever, but I still think we're going to win this game Monday night. So I'm taking the Eagles.
Can I say one thing for this boy go?
No. I still got to go.
It's going to be short and sweet.
Hurry up, because I got to go.
No disrespect to the Redskins. I like the Redskins. I actually do like the Redskins. But it's just something about, I just feel like the Eagles they just gonna fly. They just gonna fly, my brother. Listen, they just gonna fly. They gonna put them skins down. They gonna put them down.
This game is not really tough for me. I understand that y'all beat the Giants with Saquon Barkley. They went away from Saquon Barkley, but Saquon Barkley ain't Adrian Peterson. That's the difference here. That is the difference here. I'm taking the Redskins. Why? Because how can y'all get to the quarterback, but y'all can't stop the run? Understand that Saquon Barkley still had over 100 rushing yards last week. They still lost because of Eli Manning. Now, the Washington Redskins has a better offensive line than the Giants. That's one. 2, the Redskins have a better defense than the Eagles. That's my personal opinion.
Hold on, hurt or not hurt?
Right now. I'm talking about right now. It ain't no hurt or not hurt. Right now. Right now.
A fully healthy team against a fully Redskins team?
It's not about that. I'm talking about right now.
I was about to say.
Right now. I think Colt McCoy is going to lean on Adrian Peterson.
He ain't got no choice.
He doesn't have no choice, but that's the formula of beating the Eagles.
You ain't gonna do that.
Obviously, Zeke did it. They had to pass on the Eagles, but what made them win that game? The running the football, keeping Carson on the sideline. They kept Carson on the sideline, and it was too many 3-and-outs for the Eagles. Right now, the Eagles are playing so much conservative football, I can't pick them. I cannot pick them.
I'm going with it.
I mean, of course you're gonna go with it's your home team, but I'm going with what's going to be effective to win a football game. I understand you went with Josh Adams against y'all gave him more carries. Just because y'all did it against the Giants doesn't mean he's going to do it against the Redskins. This is why I say Peterson is conservative.
He's the reason why they on D. He's the reason why they on. That's the only touchdown they had against the Saints.
Which is understanding that. But if Peterson doesn't see that, he keeps going with Clement, knowing Clement is not a power back, then the Redskins is going to win this football game based on the running game alone.
He ain't the old Adrian Peterson.
He's not the old Adrian. He's not the old Adrian Peterson.
He ain't the Minnesota Adrian Peterson.
He's not the old Adrian Peterson. But what can I say? Right now he has more rushing yards than all three of your running backs that's starting right now. Period. Combined.
There's only one running back that's really starting.
Well, right now, out of Smallwood, out of Josh Adams, and Clement, he has more rushing yards than all three of them right now combined.
Been in the league for like 15 years.
I'm talking about this year. You're talking about the past. I'm talking about this year.
Because the Washington Redskins are a run-based team. That's why.
And y'all can't stop the run, and that's why my factor of picking the Redskins.
You about to lose that game.
I mean, I lose all y'all want. Y'all barely beat the Giants when y'all supposed to walk them all. Y'all supposed to walk all over them.
No, actually, no.
Y'all supposed to walk all over the 3-7 Giants. Come on, man, stop it.
We was only one game over them.
The Giants stink this year, and you know it.
That's what I was just saying about the Vikings and the Eagles. They're only a game apiece away.
The Giants,
from each other.
But who's the better football team right now? The Eagles is better than the Giants, and y'all shouldn't even have to be down 19-3 or no damn Eli Manning and the Giants. Stop it.
If that was the case, how did the Giants struggle with the 49ers when they had a better team?
And the Giants won that game.
They almost lost to the 49ers.
Giants won that game.
They struggled. They struggled. They didn't even have 100 yards in that game.
Giants won the game.
What, by a field goal?
Giants won off a fluke.
Yeah, they went off a fluke.
They won off a fluke by the end of the day.
They let a know-nothing quarterback dissect their whole defense.
Okay.
Mullins, the person nobody ever seen.
Okay.
And y'all struggle with the 49ers.
But now everybody sees Mullins now, and Mullins can't do shit.
And he still had a good game against Tampa Bay. His defense just didn't step up.
Y'all can say all that stuff about the Eagles right now and how they've been playing well, but defensively, defense wins games. Period.
If that's the case, the Vikings shouldn't have no more than 5 losses.
Defense wins games. And me personally, I feel like the running game of the Redskins is better than the Eagles right now.
To me, the NFC East is the only division that's interesting because you don't know who's going to win.
Hey, I just like I like Washington in this game. I just like if the Eagles defensive ranking, go look it up. So they're not top 10. They're not top 15.
So if they win, then what?
If they win, they win. But at the end of the day, right now, my confidence is in the Washington Redskins.
So
I don't have no confidence in the Eagles right now.
Are you going to say they're better than the Washington Redskins?
I would not say that. They won. That's it. That's it. They barely beat I picked against them last week, and they proved me wrong. They got to prove me wrong again.
Are they better than your team?
They are better than my team. They are better than the Oakland Raiders, but they got to prove me wrong that they could beat the Washington Redskins in a divisional game at home, because last time they lost a divisional game, it was on prime time against the Dallas Cowboys. And Zeke had almost 200 yards rushing on them.
I didn't pick the Eagles to win that game.
I'm done.
I knew they was going to lose that game.
Go ahead, Donte. Take the floor. This your Redskins, bro. Take the floor.
We already know who he taking.
No, I think I already said everything I was going to say. I think I said everything for him already.
I know who he going to take. I already know.
No, break it down, bro. Break it down.
What, is he speechless?
Our tight ends is gonna fuck y'all secondary up.
Reed is out.
Vernon Davis has been Vernon Davis been great.
That nigga's ass. He's been ass ever since he left 49ers.
Okay.
Everybody that leaves the 49ers career goes down afterwards.
Vernon Davis been a great backup for Jordan Reed. You must not been seeing his stats, but Nikia can ascend to that.
I feel like if Vernon Davis is that good, he shouldn't even be a backup to him.
He wants to stay in Washington, man. Let the man talk. But at the end of the day, we all can assume that knowing that Jordan Reed is out, Vernon Davis is a great backup to Jordan. Vernon Davis is a great backup to Jordan Reed. Let the man talk.
He shouldn't be a backup though.
That's where you want to be. Go ahead, talk it, bud.
I think he's better than Reed.
Jordan Reed isn't in concussion protocol, but still didn't practice on Monday.
He's never healthy in the whole season. He's always out.
Which means because of the fact that he's never healthy, that's not 100% that he's out. 7 days later, 8 days later.
Got a point.
But if Saquon could run on y'all the way he did, put it like this. If Colt McCoy don't throw picks, y'all hit. Simple as that. Because that's the only reason we lost to Dallas. The only reason we lost to Dallas. Besides the fact that they defense didn't cover the base of playing defense, but the boy threw 3 picks, despite the 260-something yards passing and the 2 touchdowns, but the boy did throw 3 picks or whatever, Without those 3 turnovers, whatever, we still be known as number 1. Unfortunately, for this game right here, I don't see that happening. I see us controlling the game. I don't think it's going to be an easy win. It ain't going to be no clear win.
Right.
A long shot.
That's what I felt like he was saying.
It's not going to be
saying that.
A long shot, I think if we beat y'all, we beat y'all by 3. If y'all beat us by 7.
I feel like if y'all beat the Eagles, I feel like y'all going to win the NFC East. That's how I feel. Y'all just got to beat the Cowboys.
Dallas have to lose and Redskins have to win if the Redskins want to be controlling the NFC East.
Yeah.
As of right now, in that scenario.
Yeah. But like I said, I just feel like if we beat y'all by 3. If y'all beat us, then y'all beat us by like 7.
I have it a close game. I have it as a close game.
That's why I remember I was like, it could be like 24-20. That's why I was saying when we was talking earlier. So I said, I don't see no blowout.
Yeah, I don't see no blowout. People used to be scared to come into Philadelphia. This year, they're not scared to come there.
But at the same time, just like I said earlier, a good majority of Redskins fans have that mutual respect for Philly, for Philly fans and Philly, period,
Philly fans don't have no respect for nobody that's not Philly.
No, that's not true. So I know a lot of Philly people that respect. A lot of Philly fans don't like Dallas.
Like as far as the NFC East, Dallas and Giants is nowhere for Redskin and Philly fans.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true.
But
Redskins and Eagles got like this mutual respect with each other. That's what
we can like everybody else. Them dang on Cowboys.
But just to keep it funky, I'm picking my team just because that's my team, but the game could go either way.
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it could go either way, whatever. I'm gonna pick my squad, though, because it's my squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some ups, but we also got some downs, too. Just like y'all got some ups and y'all got some downs, too, Because, that running back, he ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, our secondary still gotta contain Zach Ertz, Golden Tate. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still got threats that we still gotta, hold down or whatever. You feel me? And then on top of that, look what Amari Cooper just did to us. He was the only receiver that did something to us, did that right there, as far as in that game or whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna pick my squad just because that's my squad, but the game could go either way.
I feel like if that the Eagles front four can't get to the quarterback, y'all gonna kill the Eagles defense. If that front four can't do nothing.
But it's vice versa too.
Yeah, that front four for the Eagles can't get to the ball, it's gonna be bad.
It's vice versa too, though. Like we gotta be, because if we if we get Carson Wentz enough time to throw, he could pick a defense apart if he wanted to. He could pick our defense apart. You know what I'm saying?
I just need for our offensive line to hold it together. Because right now they can't protect the house. Man, EDT protect better than they do.
So, like, with this game right here, especially if Dallas lose, which I really think Dallas going to lose. So, with this game right here, I feel like whoever wins this game come out number one. You feel me? Like, whoever wins this game is going to have they're going to come out number one. But, I mean, I don't know how the rest of y'all schedule is. Well, ooh, shoot.
We got – I think
we got a harder schedule than y'all. We got a harder schedule than the Redskins.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
Don't we got to play Chicago?
Yeah.
And the Rams.
Chicago, the Rams.
And the Texans.
And the Texans. And we got Washington the last game.
Man.
Since y'all want to talk about strength of schedule, since the Eagles don't play nobody.
Yeah, see, like our schedule a little bit more of a cakewalk than y'all's. I mean, we got y'all.
Last season, Eagles season wasn't no cakewalk. They were just beating teams.
Yeah.
Eagles was the only team that beat the Rams, only NFC team that beat the Rams last year. And that's the game Carson Wentz got hurt.
Jacked up. We got to go to LA again.
Again?
Yep.
That's corny. We beat him at LA. We got to go back to LA after we beat him at LA already.
Tell you the truth, though, like the Cowboys, they got the Saints, then they got y'all, and then they got the Colts.
That still ain't harder than the Eagles schedule.
Yeah, they got the Colts at home.
See, the Eagles' record could be better if they didn't lose to the Bucks. They didn't lose to the Vikings. They got
Carolina and Tennessee.
Yeah, yo, that Tennessee game they should have never lost. The Eagles could really be like 7-3 right now, or like 6, or like almost like, or maybe like 7-4 or some shit like that. They could easily be like that, but them stupid mistakes they made.
Games that we done lost though, we were supposed to lose. We were supposed to get punished by the Saints. Simple as that. Like, the boy was trying to break the record. He broke the record. We were supposed to get punished by the Saints. You know what I'm saying? We was playing too conservative to even try to even go throw for throw with the Falcons. You know? The Texans, I still think we probably could have pulled that off. I mean, for real, I think that was due to a bad call because that I think it was a no call for real because that put my man way back. You know that man can't kick no 60-something yard field goal.
My boy can't. Jake Elliott.
Hey, who the hell he think he is, man?
He ain't no Jake Elliott.
Yeah, I would at least pull the Aaron Rodgers and threw a Hail Mary or something.
Yeah.
You know?
But we are done here. Spotlight Sports Talk. Week 13 picks is in. Hell of debates on here. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Hit that alert button. If you have any questions for us, let us know. We will answer them right here on the Spotlight Sports Talk. If you want to be a part of our Pro Pick'em League, the link is in the bio. Hit that link and be a part of our Pro Pick'em League. And we see y'all in the next video. Hopefully, we'll see y'all in the next live video because Thursday night I will be doing live play-by-play of the Saints in Dallas, which we all picked the Saints to win.
I'm going to be there, hopefully, so I can laugh.
So hopefully Nikia will be in the building with us.
I'm gonna be in the building.
We'll be in the building for this game. Comment, like, and subscribe. We out of here. I thank my brother, my blood brother, for being on here. He's a special guest this week. We was going to have Keith, but Keith took forever to respond back to us.
I'm gonna be around more on this show.
So with that being said, we out of here.